I am joined by Give Me Sports and her football hubs, Georgia Goulding. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Great to be on. How are you?
I'm good. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Give me your top three ones to watch in this WSL season coming up.
Straight in there.
Mm,
So I've broken it down into three kind of categories. I saw somebody else who came on with you did that. So the one that I said to you before we came on that you'll be pleased with is the sign-in to watch, which is Mana Iwabuchi for Arsenal.
oh, yes.
So her for the sign-in,
Mm-hmm.
for the young player to watch. I've gone a bit rogue. I was going to go Hemp, but then I thought that's kind of a given.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to watch Hemp. So I'm going to go with Niamh Charles for Chelsea.
Okay. Okay.
And for the already established player,
Mm-hmm.
this might be a rogue one. This might be kind of obvious, but I'm going to say Ellen White, and I'll explain a bit further into
Okay.
the chat why, but I'm going to go with Ellen.
Okay. Okay. That's an interesting three. That's an interesting three. Okay. Why do you say Iwabushi?
So I think with the Nikita Parris move, hers has kind of been gone under the radar a little bit because I mean, obviously Parris coming back to WSL is massive.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Viv on the same team challenging for the all-time top scorer award. That's going to be huge,
Yeah.
great TV. And I just feel like people have underestimated Mana a lot. I mean, she was perhaps one of the only few reasons Aston Villa stayed up last season.
Mm-hmm.
Nat Haig being another one. I think she was fantastic, but Iwabuchi was just, I think there was like maybe 2 or 3 1-0 wins and it was all down to Iwabuchi. So it's like, I'm sure if you did the maths, they would have maybe have been relegated if she hadn't
Yeah.
have been there. And just already in pre-season, she looks so good. She's massively established international. And I just think it's so easy to say, look at Bunny Shaw for City, because yes, she's fantastic. Lasada for City, Lauren James for Chelsea. These are already players we know are incredible. We're going to be watching them anyway. And then obviously, like I said, Parris coming in, everyone's going to be all over that. But it's like, let's not forget about Iwabuchi. What is she going to do? Where is she going to play? Is it going to be a front three of her, Viv and Nikita? And if so, who's moving where and how are they going to adapt? And I just think she's one of them sneaky little players who will be quietly superb the whole game.
Mm.
And I'm really excited for people to kind of halfway through the season go, oh, you know that Mana Iwabuchi? Like when did she arrive? Because she's actually really good. It's like,
Mm.
yes, she is very good.
I completely agree. What I love about her is just how you can't get the ball off of her because,
Yeah.
like, she's got that short center of gravity, and like the thing is, you feel like you've got her. You feel like you've got her, and then she just comes out with the ball. And I think players like that are just so exciting to watch. I love the fact that she will shoot anywhere.
Yeah.
Like she is just she will shoot on sight. I think you need that. Sometimes, especially how Arsenal play, Arsenal very like to keep the ball and play nice football. Sometimes you just need to shoot. Sometimes you just need to press circle. Like wherever you are, shoot. Like and that goal against PSV, there would be none of that if you're just playing beautiful football. Sometimes you have to just switch it up. So I think she'll bring that to Arsenal. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. And why do you say Niamh Charles?
So I think obviously, like I said, I was going to go with Hemp, but that's just a given. Niamh Charles is another one who, I mean, when she got signed by Emma Hayes, I actually spoke to Karen Carney and she was saying like Emma Hayes actually said to her, I can see her as a right back. So even after watching her, you know, going down the wing and whatnot for Liverpool, she still thought I see the defensive qualities in her, which is interesting because that's why Emma Hayes is one of the best in the world, because I've watched Niamh Charles live so many times and she's so speedy and she cuts in from the right and she's what I would have said was a great winger. But this is
Yeah.
why I'm not being paid to be a football manager. Do you know what I mean? Because Emma's seen that and seen, yeah, okay, you're a great forward, but let's try you here. And I think she's flourishing. And Niamh's already said she wants to embrace it. And I just think, again, you've got Lauren James who's signed, which is going to be the blockbuster signing for Chelsea, providing they don't sign anybody else, because let's be honest, it could happen.
They said they're done. Emma said they're done. Yeah, she said.
Emma says a lot of
You
things.
think so? She thinks she's being sly about it. I'll be upset if I see another Chelsea signing. I'll be upset because Emma said that was it. So if that's mind games, that's elite level mind games. Because yeah, I thought they were
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I mean, they should be done. They look brilliant, but this is what I mean. I think having the likes of Lauren James is just all eyes are going to be on her, like I said about Nikita Parris, because it's going to be, well, their attack's already incredible. Where's she going to fit in? Will she start? Is she going to come off the bench? But then I feel like Niamh was doing really, really well in the cup games and, you know, got taken to the Olympics as a reserve and just, there's a lot to come from her. And I'm just so curious. I want to know what Emma's been doing with her in pre-season. I'm really, really excited to see what's going to happen, because is she going to become first choice right back for the champions of England? You know, I mean, like, that is huge for someone who got relegated with Liverpool, has struggled to kind of find form with her team, and now it's just she's showing real sparks of class. And I think she may well be the perfect Emma Hayes player, i.e. joins from a lower club, Emma works on her and she just becomes this absolute superstar. I just think she's definitely one to watch.
Yeah, I can see that. And I think she needs the game time, because I feel the Lioness squad is aging. So you need players like Niamh Charles to get the game time now so that they're ready for the next Euros, for the next World Cup. Anyone quick, I always love fast players. Anyone that's fast will always go on to do great things. I think speed kills. And it's like, if you have someone that's played at the wing, bring them back, they're going to be able to bomb and then come back. And I think, yeah, I definitely see where you're going with Niamh Charles. Who's your next person?
So it was Ellen White. And the reasoning behind that is because I feel like City signed her and I thought, brilliant signing. You know, she's one of the game's best and she's still got it. I think Ellen White's evergreen. I'll fight anybody who disagrees with me. I just think she's fantastic. The Olympics showed that. The last World Cup showed that. And then Chloe Kelly came in, and I feel like that kind of overshadowed her a bit, because Chloe Kelly's fantastic. Chloe Kelly got injured, and then it was probably Ellen's time to be like, right, I need to step up, show that I've still got it. And then City go in and buy Bunny Shaw. And just, I think, but Ellen loves the competition. Like she said, she's all about the team. She's not really about herself. She's all for what she can help the team do. And if that's coming off the bench, or if that's playing in a different position, then so be it. But I just think I really want to see her challenge for the Golden Boot potentially if she starts. I don't know if she will, but I think with all this young talent coming in, Bunny Shaw's fantastic. Chloe Kelly might be out for the full season. We're not sure, but we'll see what happens. And then obviously you've got Hemp and players like that. And then there's Ellen, who's still alive and kicking, and still brilliant, and keeping up with them as well. And I just think she's definitely one to watch, as in, she was great at the Olympics, so let's see if she scores like 10 plus goals in the WSL, even though City have really strengthened in other areas. I just think, don't count Ellen White out just based on her age.
Yeah, I think she showed that from the Olympics. The Olympics, she really showed like, I'm here. If you need someone to do it on the big stage, I'm here. So like, don't forget me. And I think that is the best thing you could do, especially as Khadija Shaw's come to City. She showed like, you brought in goals, but goals are here. I've shown on the world stage, no matter where you need it, it's got a hat-trick against Australia. It's like, that means she has at least another 3 years in her, hopefully. Because it's like, if you're doing this at this kind of level on the world stage, like, why wouldn't you not keep going? So I think she'll start. I think she'll start because she already knows the league. It will take time for Khadija to adjust. So I think they'll ease her in. And it's like, she's like, Ellen White's on fire. Considering like form, she's on fire. So you might as well keep feeding the hot hand. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think Janine Becky is going to be someone to watch.
Good shout. Very good shout.
I think, especially coming back from winning gold and just knowing that, like, beating USA, it shows like she's got the ability to win things. And it's like, I think she's going to give herself a bigger role this year and say, you know what, I'm a champion, so I'm going to do more that I can do. And I think it's going to give more trust in the players as well. Like, you just won something. So it's like, it's one of those things where I really do feel she'll have a killer season.
Janine Becky for me was one of them, another like under the radar player. I think it was last season and the season before. Like, she wasn't starting, and then when she'd come on, I was like, oh my god, this woman is incredible. Like, she's quick and she's accurate with her passing, but she can score as well. And obviously I think she was mainly a winger, and then she got converted to a fullback. So she can kind of do it all. But this is what I mean. And she also, it's not like she took a back seat at the Olympics. She was brilliant for Canada. She
Yeah.
scored, and I think, like I love Janine Becky personally, and I think she deserves more time in the team. Obviously, Gareth knows what he's doing. They were, 2 points off Chelsea last season, so he knows what he's doing, and whether that's benching Becky and bringing her on, then that's fine. But I'd love to watch Janine Becky for the full 90 minutes. I just think she's different gravy, and she's just classy as well. Like, she's a classy player.
Yeah. And then my next person is Charlie Devlin. And I say this because I've seen it happen, but if you come through Arsenal, you're a great player. Things might not work out, but if you come from the Arsenal Academy, you'll go on to do great things. Chloe Kelly did it. And I think now, like, obviously Leicester got promoted, so it shows they're doing something right. And on top of that, I like that Devlin sometimes does the pass that she doesn't need to. Sometimes you need a flare pass. Yeah, you could just pass it, but I like how she does flicks. She tries to take on players. That's exciting. That's the kind of football that will get you off your feet. So I think I've seen a lot of people write off Leicester because they're promoted, but I think she's going to have a great season. And she's going to show people, like, I am worthy of being here. And I haven't heard that many people speak about her. Naturally, you're going to choose Natasha Flint because she's a great player, great striker. But yeah, I have a lot of faith in Devlin.
Yeah, I think Devlin's one of them as well, because I think she's played for quite a few clubs for maybe just one season at a time as well, which I feel like on the surface that maybe looks like she can't settle, or someone's been unhappy and then let her go after a season, which I imagine is not the case, because she's just got it. She's got it. Like, you either have to learn the trade or you've got it, and she's one of them with the latter. And I think no one should write off Leicester, because I will wholeheartedly say they're not going back down. They really do have a really good squad, and I'm interested to see what happens and where they'll finish. Yeah,
and my last one to watch is Hannah Bennison, because I feel with I feel with Hannah Bennison, there's a lot of pressure on her, and I feel she's already 18 playing in the international team for Sweden. She just won the silver medal. I feel she's ready for these kind of moments, and like the WSL is begging for young talent, and like it's shown with like Lauren Hemp, like if you're good enough, you're old enough. So I feel she'll come and do a complete madness. I still don't feel Everton have enough to get third, but I feel they'll close the gap. Like, they'll have Arsenal stressing, but yeah, I just can't see them overdoing it. But I'm excited to see Bennison. Is she 4'11"? I think she's 4'11".
That's not a fact I know of. If she is, then
Wikipedia. This is all Wikipedia. But if she's 4'11", then that's mad.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Girls, calm down. Oh, honestly. So Wikipedia says she's 4'11".
Yeah. So
let me take a little look.
Because if she is, that's crazy.
Well, she is only 18, so that would make sense. But
doing that at 4'11", like, that is a player and a half to be that good at 4'11". That's impressive.
I mean, big things can often come in small packages.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm really excited to see her play. And I'm excited to see what Everton do, because investment always means success, no matter what. If you invest, like, you're going to succeed. So they should try go for the FA Cup. Once this one's finished, like this year's finished, then they should try go for the next FA Cup. Because I think that would be perfect for them, because it's like they won't get WSL. So yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah, I mean, top three, I think, because I put a poll out there, and I think it was quite a mixed bag of results. A lot of people say no way. A lot of people are confident they will get top three, and some people aren't sure. And I'm not sure. Like, I think maybe not this season, but next season they could definitely do it. I think the other three have just strengthened far too well to drop that far out of the top bracket. But Everton are very, very exciting, because I was going to consider Tony Duggan for my signing to watch, because I feel like she's been out of the WSL for ages, and it has been like maybe 5 or 6 years now, 4 years or something. I feel like I need to be refreshed on what she can do on home soil, because she was great for City
Yeah.
And before she kind of got a bit more elusive for England, she was brilliant there as well. And I just think we've missed someone like Tony. And her linking up with Izzy Christensen, I think, could be very, very special as well.
Definitely. But yeah, we're going to wrap up here. Is there anything you're working on that you want to let the people know about?
Well, I mean, there's always stuff to be working on, but I think at the moment, just trying to, one of my biggest passion projects is obviously promoting LGBTQ plus visibility. So I'm always working on that. So if there's anybody who would like to chat to me about experiences on that, then I'm all ears, because I've spoke with, I did a piece with Jess Fishlock on her being like the queer icon of the world, and just all for making content like that. And then obviously keep an eye on James's channel for always exceptional videos, because they are what get you through the day on most days. So
I haven't paid her for this.
Yeah, no. Gesture of goodwill and all that.
What about your socials? Where can the people find you?
So I'm on Twitter, it's at Georgia Goulding for my personal, and then it's at Her Football Hub and at Give Me Sport W, that's Give Me Sport Women, and also Her Football Hub. And we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere you can find us on our respective websites as well.